Welcome to This Explainer. Today we're taking something you probably already have open in another tab right now, a simple, completely free Google spreadsheet, and we are going to transform it into a highly powerful, fully automated customer relationship management machine, basically a CRM. We're going to build out a system that flawlessly tracks your leads, handles follow-ups, and honestly will probably save you hours of frustrating administrative work every single week. So let me ask you a question, and I really want you to think about this. How much are you paying for complex CRM software every single month? Every business runs into the exact same maddening problem. Leads come in, messages get buried, customers are totally forgotten, and golden sales opportunities literally just disappear into the void. And in a panic, a lot of businesses just throw money at the problem. They end up paying anywhere from $50 to $500 a month for these massive, complex tools that they barely even understand, let alone use to their full potential. But here's the crucial takeaway. Expensive software like Salesforce or HubSpot, yeah, they're incredibly powerful. But a simple, highly customizable Google Sheet costs absolutely $0 a month. Most small businesses and freelancers, they don't actually need 100 confusing, overlapping features. They just need clarity. And that zero-cost solution can become the ultimate CRM if you know exactly how to architect it. So here is exactly how we're going to build this system step by step today. First, the lead tracking problem. Then, building the tracking foundation. 3, automating your lead capture. 4, bulletproof lead follow-ups. 5, visualizing your lead data. And finally, adding AI to your tracker. Okay, let's dive right into section 1, the lead tracking problem, and why you're missing out on opportunities. When a business doesn't have a clear system, everything falls apart incredibly fast. It's like a house of cards. But a genuinely good CRM really only needs to answer 4 essential questions. Who is the customer? What stage are they in? When should I follow up? And what action should I take next? That's it. You do not need endless drop-down menus or complicated settings. You just need a straightforward system that clearly and reliably answers those 4 things every single time you open it up. To get those answers, we're moving to section 2, building the tracking foundation. This is all about creating your actual dashboard. All right, so you open up a fresh Google Sheet and you create these essential columns. You've got your customer name, email, phone, company, lead source, last contact, next follow-up, deal value, and notes. Pretty standard, right? But pay super close attention to that status column right there in the middle. That is literally the beating heart of your CRM. Your status column controls your entire sales pipeline. It gives you clean, simple categories like new lead, contacted, interested, or closed won. Let's look at how this works with a hypothetical lead. We'll call her Sarah. Now, because of our status column and next follow-up dates, this isn't just a random, messy list of names anymore. It's a crystal clear visual sales process. You instantly know who needs your attention today, who's ready to buy tomorrow, and who is currently waiting on a proposal. But here's the reality check. A CRM is completely useless if you still have to manually type every single detail into it, which brings us to section 3, automating your lead capture, 0 manual entry. Listen, the absolute biggest win you can give yourself and your team is eliminating manual data entry. And you do that through a simple linear progression. Step 1, Sarah fills out a Google form on your website with her name, email, and what she needs. Step 2, that data instantly hits your Google Sheet. No copying, no pasting, no catastrophic human errors. And step 3, Sarah is officially tracked in your pipeline. It's a flawless retention loop where you are never going to lose a lead to a chaotic, overflowing email inbox again. Now, collecting leads automatically is fantastic, but it's really only half the battle. Let's move to section 4, bulletproof lead follow-ups, so you never forget a customer. Most sales are lost simply because a customer shows interest, the business gets distracted by a million other things, and forgets to reach out. And boom, the customer moves on to a competitor. But when you integrate that next follow-up date column from your sheet directly with your Google Calendar, your CRM literally becomes your own personal sales assistant. You wake up, grab your morning coffee, and your calendar just tells you, send proposal to Sarah. You always know your exact next action, 0 relying on your own memory. And we can totally take this automatic communication a step further. When Sarah submits her form, you can use automation tools like Zapier or Make to trigger an immediate workflow. Literally within 0 to 3 seconds, Sarah gets a warm, professional welcome email saying you've received her request. At the exact same time, your team is instantly notified in the background. You're building incredible trust and momentum before you've even manually touched a keyboard. All right, let's see how this scales up in section 5, visualizing your lead data, where we build out your business dashboard. Data is really only powerful if you can understand it at a glance, right? By extracting important numbers directly from your rows and columns, like instantly seeing that you have exactly 150 active deals on the table right now, you transform your spreadsheet. It goes from a simple list tracker into a highly powerful business control center. You can easily whip up a dashboard right inside Sheets to map all this out. A lead source breakdown, for example, instantly answers critical questions about your marketing efforts. You can see exactly which channels, whether that's your website, word-of-mouth referrals, or social media campaigns, are bringing in the highest quality customers. And that means you know exactly where to spend your valuable time and marketing dollars. You can also graph out your active deals against your closed sales. This is super helpful because it gives you a crystal clear visual of your entire sales funnel. It helps you pinpoint precisely where leads might be getting stuck in the pipeline. If you've got a ton of active deals but really low closed sales, well, you know exactly where your process is breaking down and where you need to step in and improve. And now for the grand finale, Section 6, adding AI to your tracker for smart decision-making. This right here is the feature that makes a basic Google Sheet feel like a completely modern premium CRM. Just look at the sheer difference in utility here. Historically, a customer leaves a basic note like, I need a website, and you'd have to read that, sit there, think about your pricing, and draft an email entirely from scratch. But by connecting modern AI tools directly to your spreadsheet, the AI automatically reads that note for you. It instantly generates a personalized response, recommends a specific service, and drafts a tailored follow-up strategy right there in the adjacent columns. Your spreadsheet isn't just storing data anymore. It's literally actively helping you make smarter business decisions. Okay, but before you run us and build this right now, you absolutely must avoid these common mistakes. Number 1, adding too many unnecessary columns. Seriously, keep it simple and focused. Number 2, not updating the customer status. A CRM is only as good as the accuracy of its data. And number 3, automating before you actually understand your workflow. Design your manual process first, map it out, and then automate it. Remember, automation dramatically improves a good system, but it cannot fix a broken one. To sum it all up, the future of business really isn't about having the absolute most expensive tools on the market. It's about building smarter systems. A simple, highly organized CRM that you actually understand and enjoy using, that will absolutely always beat a complicated, ridiculously expensive system that your team just avoids using anyway. It's about working smarter and gaining clarity, not just buying more software to feel productive. So I'm going to leave you with this final thought to chew on. Take a hard look at your own operations. What outdated, expensive, or just clunky system in your business are you currently tolerating? And more importantly, are you going to replace it with a smarter, automated spreadsheet today? The blueprint is right here waiting for you. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and happy building.